I'm Byrne from the Brehon Hotel, Killarney, County Kerry, which is the southern tip of Ireland. I'm running a program called, I say a program, it's not a program, I don't want to scare anybody off. I'm running a very ground level initiative to attract chefs into our business and to retain the ones that we have. The likes of Dan here, he's going to be doing a ChefCollab or a pop-up collaboration night, and what it is, it's young chefs, keeping them enticed in the industry, keeping them wanting to cook. This guy's busting his nuts every day, and I suppose this is a chance for him to shine. There's going to be 4 different chefs in a different pop-up venue every week, or every month, sorry. At this present moment, it's the last Monday of every month. Monday is a chef's Saturday, so chefs find holiday, so they can have a few drinks after. All very crispy. The food that we serve is the lowest possible price, with maximum effect. It's a really, really high standard, but it gives the likes of Dan, there's Jordan O'Donoghue, there's James O'Sullivan, Jason Nolan, 4 different chefs of roughly about just making it to the next level, and this is a chance for them to shine. And the next pop-up that we're going to do is going to be an all-female event, because unfortunately I don't have any females in the kitchen, so there's a lot of testosterone there, and I'd love a few ladies to come in. So hopefully, if we can do an all-female event, it will make, you know, there's a bit more diversity. Like, we're a pretty cool kitchen here. I don't mean to sound egotistical, you know, but like we get on very well. Killarney itself is a small town. It's about a population of about 7,000. It can hold about 50,000 at peak season, so you can imagine there's a lot of hotels here. We run this program in conjunction with a lot of other head chefs in Killarney to say it's not just about come to the Brehon Hotel, it's about come to Killarney. So we want to attract the best chefs in Killarney. We've got some excellent, on this little road here, we've got some excellent 5-star, 4-star deluxe hotels serving top-notch food. And sometimes we struggle to get chefs, so with a little initiative like this, somebody like Dan comes on board, and the other chefs do a pop-up, have a few beers, have a laugh, get mentored, sent up to Dublin to go to a Michelin star restaurant, go up, learn some stuff, show what you learned down there, put it on a plate. Well, there's Noel right here, he's from the Lake Hotel, he's not in his chef gear, but I asked him to come over just to say that it's about inclusion for all. There isn't this type of dynamic where it's, oh, you work over here, I work here. Get rid of that. That ego, come in there, Nolly. That's a bit egotistical and not really what we want. We just want.
Well, look, this is, I suppose, like you said, this is a collaboration chefs, so that's why I came from across the road. Our hotel is just on the road here, and yeah, it's an opportunity. Look, our kitchens all work together. We need to
yeah, we need to work there. We need to work together, and this is also one about young chefs like Dan, having that platform to shine, giving him an opportunity to say, boom, I burst my nuts every day. And you know, sometimes a lot of chefs maybe can go, yeah, I'll take the glory, I'll take the credit, whereas it's guys like him that are doing the hard work. So this little pop-up that we're doing every month, on last Monday of every month, young chefs like him, going to cook absolutely cracking food, going to get that platform to shine. What do you think, Dan?
Can't wait for now. It's going to be an exciting night. You got a lot of old mentors are going to be there, so a lot of industry people, you know. It's a lot of pressure, but it's a great night to have. You know, not every day you can say you're cooking for the head chef side.
Yeah, the industry event, the food is cooked. I say cost price, but it's the cheapest possible price we can go for. Yeah. It's not about cooking for, oh, we want to make money right like that. There's nothing got to do with that. Like, I want the commis chefs to come. I want the kitchen porters to come. I want Dan's friends to come. I want people on the ground level to come into the industry. Get rid of the fluff, get rid of the hoity-toity. You know, it's a pop-up venue. You'll have your knife and fork. The onus, when you're coming in, we'll actually say, lick your knife and fork clean, guys, because they're not getting a change of set. We don't have money to pay waiters, you know, we don't. It's just, it's for the passion, it's for the love. Don, do you want to show one of the dishes, or will I show one of the dishes that you're doing? Or?
Sure, I'll show one of it out.
This is one of the dishes Dan's thinking of doing, but he changed his mind, and obviously I don't want him showing what we're going to do on the night.
No, keep it a surprise, you know.
Dan's mentor is a guy called Keith Boyle. He won Munster Chef of the Year. Munster is is a province in Ireland. Ireland's split up into 4 provinces. Munster's down where we are, and he's been, you know, it's hard with the travel. There's been a lot of Skype calls and plating up dishes over Skype,
WhatsApps and all sorts of things. But you know, it's getting to know other chefs and getting to learn new techniques, which is good fun. It's a thing, you know, you don't get to do every day, you know.
Yeah, it's creating a network of meeting people and other people, and you know, being inclusive. It's like, as I said, like Noel isn't mentoring on this one, but he came over. Like there's John O'Leary down at Muckford's Park. There's myself. There's Dylan Kelly from Rustic Pantry. There's an unbelievable amount of chefs getting involved. You know, because it's the right thing to do. Dan, do you want to say what you've done there, or how you've done it?
So basically, a salt baked beetroot in the bottom. There's a slice that kept it whole, put the skin on and everything. And then on top we've got just roast beetroot with salt, pepper, and rapeseed oil and a Chardonnay vinegar. And then I'm going to put a bit of toasted walnuts, just on that, and a bit of blue cheese cream. And just garnish with a bit of actual beetroot leaf. So it's just very classic flavours, really simple, really nice and effective. So, as chef said, no fluff, no I don't know if I can say it on live TV, but just simple flavours, kept simple, that's all.
Keep it simple. The last kitchen that we did a pop-up in was literally, what we like to do is we like to go to bars that are, how can I say, underused, underutilised, and it's a bit of a community event too. If we can say that we can go into your restaurant, you know, don't charge us because we don't have the money, but we'll guarantee to put 50 chefs into your restaurant. You know, especially like Portneys, it's underused. There's no electricity. It hasn't been used for about 20 years. We spent about 3 or 4 days scrubbing the absolute shit out of it, to be honest.
20 years. A famous ex-restaurant in Kerry?
Yeah, the Strawberry Tree. Unbelievable. You know, really, really good restaurant. But the turnaround to see something that was so underutilised to the night that we did with the lights, you know, unbelievable music, great atmosphere, bars, beers on tap. It was just a brilliant night, and to see all that vibrancy back into a restaurant again. Like there's another restaurant that's closed. Well, the bar's open, but the restaurant's closed. We're going to go there in August, and it's great for the owners to see a bit of life in it, and maybe we can kickstart something there. So it's a community initiative. It's a chef initiative. It's
something for everybody.
It is something for everybody, and you know, it's a powerful thing. The amount of young chefs vying to come over and cook at this now, like it's actually humbling to see. From where we started 2 months, it just goes to show anybody can do it. If you have the right attitude and you have the vigour and the intention to do things well and go forward, anybody can do it. The amount of chefs that we have, like I have events coming up until February next year with chefs lined up to cook. So if that's what happened after 2 months, like it's a phenomenal thing to do.
Yeah. Would you agree, Chad, to make an event work in food? You need chefs to work together.
If chefs don't work together, you got like, you know, I was trained in a very different way, whereas, you know, I'd be getting kicked in the shins a little bit. You know, I was good, but you know, there's a lot of tension and stuff like that. Whereas, you know, if you want young chefs to come into the business, even older chefs to come into the business, people that want to change their career, you got to be good. You got to be nice. You got to be respectful. You got to treat people with care. You got to teach them, like. Like I got to teach myself. Like I'm not afraid to say I can go on a stage. I buy different books. Jesus Christ, I'd read a recipe on Woman's Way, and I'd be, you know, it doesn't bother me. Inspiration can come from anywhere. It doesn't mean if you go to eat a 3-star Michelin restaurant or a greasy spoon up the road. If you see something of interest, you use it. You develop it into what you want to do. So the ego has to go, in my opinion. Because I'm sorry. We have a live kitchen down there, and it's a busy breakfast for about 300 or about 200 people. So we're up here. So we're only doing cold dishes at the moment. There's the salad course that we did for our last night down in. Can I grab a spoon up here? For our last night in Portneys was really, really simple. We salt cured, sugar cure. I really like a cure on these for about 3 days.
Fuck that, yeah.
The liquid that came off the figs, we kept reduced down with some pomegranate vinegar and some olive oil. No, can you go down there and say stop wheeling the trolley? Told you, lad, busy breakfast. 3 or 4 figs. Really, really simple. Again, the restaurant that we cooked in, we were using hobs and sous vide. There was no gas. If you turned on the oven, the fridges would go. So, you know, we have to think smart, yeah?
Yeah, think outside the box.
There's a little bit of pomegranate vinegar. The juice from the figs. And some rapeseed oil. Lovely Donegal rapeseed oil. The executive chef, John Drummond, he's mad for promoting Donegal. Getting his books. I got some little goosey berries which we dried out ourselves here. Just a few little on. And I put a little bit of citric acid inside and a little bit of corn flour, so it's almost like a popping candy type of effect to them. Some Cordell goat's cheese from Kerry.
That's really gorgeous goat's cheese there.
It's very, very soft. It'll, you know, you don't need much to cut through it. It's not like a typical French goat's cheese. It's quite mild, but it's subtle in flavour. A bit underrated raw ingredient, just sugar snaps. Ooh. I don't use tweezers, I should, but look, what can you do?
God created fingers before he made tweezers.
So, just on that, just really, really simple. A little bit of watercress, celery, nothing obscure, all flavours that we know. And that's it. I should have had a little bit of dried sumac to go around it, but I don't, because
In the morning.
I was rushing in the morning, telling everybody down the other end of the kitchen to keep quiet.
So look, this is, Chad, do you want to explain this one?
Yeah, it's
So this is figs?
it's a cured fermented fig with Cordell goat's cheese, some sugar snap, pomegranate and fig juice vinegar. Simple as you like. As again, it was so simple because we had no power in the kitchen. We did a pop-up. And Dan has a salt baked beetroot with
Tender stem broccoli, toasted hazelnuts, and cashew blue cream. Very simple.
Yeah, simple but flavoursome.
and
Mr. Byrne's your old saying, it's called a plate of food.
yeah, it's a plate of food. Make sure you can eat it. Like the fluff, get rid of it. The loco one dish, and I got a ball over there. Lovely stuff. It's stone aged ribeye. We just serve it rare. No. I want the fat, and you can see by the colour. You can see that it's up. You know, you can see that it's been salt aged, which is exactly what we want. So, 1, 2, 3. Oh, very sugar.
What you need there?
The shallots. Oh, not to worry, not to worry.
Left it with the cards.
Improvisation. These are just pickled carrots. Just inside. The sorrel, our own homemade gherkins, and watercress sauce. Imaginary smoked salt. And then I have 1 or 2 little sour leaves. Little old school salsified crisps, so there's a bit of texture on the dish. Some sorrel. Again. Absolutely no fluff. If you give me that plate of food, I'm demolishing it, absolutely demolishing that. Some fingerling potatoes on the side, little coriander seeds, chopped up, nice bit of olive oil, some smoked sea salt, absolutely banging. It's not Michelin, but that's the food that I want to eat. So, and I suppose signing off here from the ChefCollab. Basically, we would love any chef that wants to join us if there's if somebody wants to do the same thing, absolutely work away. It's about creating a bit of respect for the young chefs in the industry, and giving me a bit of enthusiasm as well. You know, when you see a young guy doing well and pushing the boat out and saying, "Chef, what we're doing this," it gives you that sort of enthusiasm to go, "Jesus, I have to up my game." You know?
It gives us old guys a chance to work together as well.
Yeah, it gives the and you know what, you're always going to have a beer at the end of the service as well. You know, like the last night that we did, great to meet old chefs, new chefs, network with chefs, even for the likes of Dan.
I've met a lot of interesting guys over that last one, but I'm looking forward to this new event now. It's new faces, new people. So
the event is on the 25th of June. We'll be join the ChefCollab on Facebook or on Twitter. That's the ChefCollab. We'll be going live from there. You'll see the crack, and believe me, there will be a bit of crack. Live in the kitchen for unbelievably talented chefs. And the next one after that will be the last Monday in August. We have 4 amazing female chefs that will be attending. Yeah, and we have gigs lined up until February. Gigs, I sound like I'm in a rocks movie or something. But now, you know, it's good fun. And yeah, keep our country. And signing out from Kerry and the Brehon Hotel in Byrne. Thanks very much.
guys.
Do you want to say anything, say bye now?
Okay, thank you.